Okay. This is three reasons why I train high rep calisthenics and don't actually use any forms of weight. The first reason, which is probably the coolest one, is that you get a Greek statue physique. It's also just cool as fuck. Wait, cool as fuck. To train, right? You you actually gain like real strength from calisthenics, like bodyweight training. Like there's, for example, Bruno Segala. He's like a calisthenics endurance athlete. If you look him up online, he's got a fucking crazy physique, and he's only ever done calisthenics endurance exercises for his sport, right? Like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, stuff like that, and he's absolutely fucking jacked. So he basically proves that you can build an amazing physique with only doing like bodyweight training, right? And also the ancient Greeks, what the fuck? Ancient Greeks, they trained this way. Of course, I'm no like history guy. I'm not. To be honest, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's logical that they didn't have modern gyms, right, back then. So I suppose they trained using their own body a lot of the time, and maybe they did some like weighted marches with their armor and like the Spartans, for example, held their shields, right, which were very like heavy oak shields. They probably were drilling a lot for the military for like specific drills to for battle, right, for war, etc. But I'm guessing that bodyweight training would be one of their main staples of exercise to get really functional and build some muscle, build some strength, right? Uh, that's the kind of the first reason. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I just like calisthenics a lot more. I find it more appealing because to me it's like, okay, you're gonna lie on a bench and press a weight like above your head, but that movement is very like recently invented. It's not something we've done for like forever, right? But push-ups, on the other hand, compared to the bench press, has been around for like centuries, probably like I don't know, since like the beginning of the species, right? Like we all like if you fall down, you push yourself back up. Like it's not the only like just to add like a reason why some guys that do calisthenics are very skinny is this. It's like they're training their like if you've ever seen some of these bodyweight guys online that like okay they're very strong, they can do like one arm handstands, like they can do like handstand push-ups, but they actually look kind of skinny. Like what the fuck is this? Like I don't want that physique. That's at least what I kept thinking, right? But this is why this happens, right? They're training their nervous system instead of their muscular system. I got this from the book Convict Conditioning from Paul Wade. And it's basically that to build muscle you have to break down your muscle fibers to the absolute fucking limit. Like you have to break them down completely so that they build back up, right? Well the nervous system is just you have to just do more. It's like if you're on the guitar, you just have to like play more guitar to get better. When you're training the nervous system, you basically just you're not pushing to failure. You're just doing the movement over and over again and getting stronger. Your nervous system is becoming more efficient at communicating together. So of course I'm no expert on this, but that's kind of why you see these guys that are very strong in calisthenics, but can actually look pretty skinny because they're training for skill. They're training their nervous system instead of their muscular system, right? So you have to kind of incorporate this bodybuilding philosophy to get jacked, right? Using only high rep calisthenics. So in every work, I always go to failure on my working sets so that I actually build muscle, right? Okay, so that's like the first point. It's a little messy, but hopefully you understand why. This is the first point, and then second point: heavy weights equals high injury um, chance. This, of course, I'm not. This is kind of just what I believe after listening to guys at the gym, like kind of mentioned to me that they've gotten injured, that maybe they've got something in their shoulder or their back. It's always either those two that I've heard personally. And I mean, to me, it makes sense, right? If you're using like heavy weights, like let's say you're on the bench press doing 100 kg plus, right? Just one tiny error in your technique and you're kind of fucked, right? Like that can, like 100 kg, like pressing down on your joints, which you like your joints, they look like they evolved to carry your body, to move your body, not like 100 kg pressing down on them, right? So it's like, of course, there's gonna be higher injury rates at like on the bench press than on the push up. Have you ever heard somebody get injured from doing push ups? Like I've never heard that. And maybe like if you get injured on the push up, you're probably like flaring out your elbows like crazy doing your push ups. Like like it's safer for, that's something I got from pole weight as well in culinary conditioning. It's safer for us to have our elbows closer towards the body and our elbows forward, right? Because instinctively our body knows that we're like stronger in this position. We're not like if you flare out your elbow completely to the side, right? You're a lot more exposed, like your joints, like you can feel it. You can just try it. Of course, this is not expert advice, but yeah, this is what I think. So I'm avoiding heavy weights so I don't get injured because that's not something I want. And the next one is the mental strength aspect, like doing 1 to 5 reps. To be honest, it's like you become soft. To be honest, like it's 1 to 5 reps. You learn to you learn that it's gonna be over quickly, right? I just find doing like let's say 15 plus reps or like all the way up to 100 or 200 reps makes you a lot stronger mentally. Like you have to deal with a lot more pain during one of these sets rather than one of those sets, right? On this one, it's like you do like 10 to 10 to 30 sec of work, while here it's like it it can go on for minutes, like several minutes, and it's like you just kind of like visit hell. To be honest, you go to hell and back on this one, and yeah, it just makes you stronger mentally. And I think that carries over to other parts in life as well. And yeah, these are kind of my 3 reasons for why I only like train high rep calisthenics at the moment. Hope it made sense. Let me know if yeah, let me know if you're wondering about anything or something like that. This is my first video, so it's fucking scuffed, but yeah, didn't expect anything else. So yeah, the line holds. See you in the next one.